Hey everyone, my name is Allison, and for today's video, we're gonna do a quick office lunch workout. But before we begin, make sure to tap that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the latest fitness videos. This entire routine can be done in your office and just using a chair. The workout itself is 15 minutes long. I also included an additional warm-up and cool down if you have time. So grab your chair and let's get started. Let's begin with a quick warm-up. Start by sitting in your chair. Sitting up tall and keeping the core engaged and the spine nice and long, we're gonna go ahead and start doing some big shoulder rolls back, just to get that upper body going. Inhale, exhale around. Good, do this 4 or 5 times and then reverse, up to the ears and lower, going forward. Good. We carry a lot of tension in our neck and shoulders, so it's definitely important to get a good warm-up in. Let's do it one more time. Go backwards. Can you make it a little bit bigger? And let's go forwards, up and around. Good, now shake it out. Still sitting up nice and tall, arms long, long fingertips, tiny circles forward. Inhale, exhale around. Good. And while you're doing this, let's warm up the lower body. Start doing some marches. They get to be small to start. A little bit bigger circle. Good. Keep the same march, tiny circles backwards. Again, lengthen through the arms and fingertips and breathe. You should start feeling a little bit of heat in those shoulders. Gradually make it a little bit bigger and make the march a little bit bigger too, keeping the abs tight and bringing those knees up. 4, 3, 2, same march, hug yourself and then open. Hug and open, good. Our goal is to gradually bring that heart rate up. Nice, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can keep those feet down, shake up the arms. All right, now from here, we're gonna do a seated, slow jumping jack. Now for this move, we're gonna have our arms in a 90-degree position, palms facing in. We're gonna open up the legs and the arms and then bring it in. Open and close. Now, if you need to modify this all, you can go ahead and take toe taps alternating, open and shut. Let's go about 10 more seconds. Abs tight. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, go ahead and sit with those feet a little bit wider, the shoulder width apart, knees are flaring out. Arms are up, abs tight. We're gonna do a seated windmill. Now, keeping the spine long, we're gonna reach towards the inside part of your foot and then open back up. Other arm goes overhead. Good. Inhale down, exhale up and expand. Opening up the chest, getting a nice stretch on top. Yes. Good, keep it going for 8, 7, good. You have 4 more right here. Breathe, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good, shake it out. Let's go ahead and keep that wide seated stance. Hands on the quads, we're gonna do a seated cat-cow. We're gonna do a nice flat back down. Pull the belly button and spine round. Flat back. Round up, dipping that chin. Good, 4 more of these. Warming up that lower back. 3. Good, you have 2 more. 2. Press. 1 more. Now, little change, go ahead and take this one down. Turn one shoulder in, look over the other. If you like a little more stretch, open up that arm. Place that hand back down, center up, bring it up, and then flat back down. Go ahead and turn that shoulder. Option, open up the other arm. And then down, center up, round all the way up. Grab a quick drink of water and let's get started. Here are your first 3 exercises. The first one is a good morning squat combination. So standing in front of your chair or bench, we're gonna have our feet shoulder width apart, hands behind our head, and then open up those elbows. Looking forward, we're gonna go ahead and do a squat, and you can take it as low until your bottom taps that chair or bench. Come back up, abs tight, spine long. Good morning, stretching out those hamstrings. So it's squat, good morning, keeping those knees soft the whole time. For the second exercise, we're doing a set of incline push-ups. Now for this move, you wanna make sure you have a sturdy chair. If you do not have a sturdy chair or bench, you can do this move on the floor or against the wall. Start by placing those hands shoulder width apart and go on your toes in a high plank position. From here, engage the core, squeeze your glutes, and pull your shoulder blades in your back pockets. With the abs tight, we're gonna lower that chest down to the bench. Inhale, and then exhale, press up. Now, depending on the height of your chair, you can definitely take this onto your knees as well. And for your third exercise, we're gonna do a set of seated cross jabs. So sitting on your chair, arms are up, abs are tight. We're gonna keep the torso engaged the whole time. Rotate, punch, come back, rotate, punch. So we're working some abs and we're working that upper body. 1, 2, 1, 2, good. And a little bit more power will get that heart rate up. Here are your next 3 exercises. Kicking it off is alternating toe taps on your chair. Begin by facing your chair or bench. With a chest press, we're gonna tap the toe on top and then tap the other toe. You can take this as fast or slow as you like. Now, if your bench is a little bit too high for toe taps, you can do the same thing on the floor. For the second exercise, we're gonna go ahead and do stationary lunges with glute lifts. Now, if you have a back to your chair, you can definitely hang on to it for balance. Stepping one leg back in a stationary lunge position, we're going to lunge, add a glute lift. Set the toe down, back down and up. When you perform your lunges, make sure the front knee is not passing the toe and you have good posture throughout the entire movement. And think about squeezing your tush, squeezing your glutes on top. And for that third exercise, we're doing a set of plie squats. Again, holding the top of your chair or even a wall for balance. Have your feet in a nice wide plie squat position, toes flaring out. Think about your transverse abs as being a corset, and you're gonna keep it nice and tight, pulling the belly button and spine. Shoulders back, abs tight. We're gonna squat down. Again, Toes and knees flare out, making sure the knee doesn't pass the toe. Drive through the heels, come back up. Inhale, exhale. Here's an advanced option for the same move. With the pliés, you can add heel lifts on the bottom end and then drop them when you come back up. And this will work a little bit more inner thighs and calves.
I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to stop. No need to fight it, I cannot hide it. We won't regret it, so come with me, maybe we're meant to be. A perfect melody, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. Making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Here are your final 4 exercises. We're going to focus a little bit more on the core. The first exercise is going to be a seated crunch with alternating knee lifts. For this move, you're going to go ahead and sit up more on the edge of your chair. Now, if you have a little bit of room, you can reach back and grab the edge of your chair behind you. So for this, engage the core, keep the spine long. You're going to lean back, get a little bit of triceps, and then exhale, come up, bring one knee up, set it down, and repeat other side. Exhale when you come up, inhale when you lower down. Now, the bigger the move, the more you're going to work. If you'd like to make this a little bit more advanced, drive both knees up and down. Exhale up, inhale lower. The next exercise is going to be a slow mountain climber with a twist. So for this move, we're gonna go back into that high plank position, go in that perfect plank, and then we're gonna drive opposite knee to elbow, turn that inside hip in a little bit, come back to center. Rotate other side and back in. You're more than welcome to take this a little bit faster or stay slow. Your next exercise is a seated toy soldier. Sitting on your bench or chair, you're gonna sit up tall and raise those arms up, pulling those shoulder blades back. Keeping the abs tight, we're gonna reach up towards the toe and then kick the other side. Now, if you can't touch your toe, that's okay. You can go ahead and make it a shorter range of motion. And for your last exercise, we're going to do seated back extensions. Sitting on your chair, place your hands behind and then open up those elbows. Keeping the core engaged. We're going to hinge and bend forward, keeping the back flat, look down at the ground, and then exhale, come right back up. Inhale down, and then exhale, lift. Now, if you have any lower back issues, shorten up the movement. Inhale down just a little bit, and then come right back up.
I've been trying to go the other way, but I can't seem to get you out of my head, out of my head. I've been fighting everything you'll be, 'cause everything you'll be is changing me, and I can't seem to get you out of my head, out of my head. I got time for you, I got time. Give it all to you.
completing the workout. If you have time, rewind this video and get a second round in. Here's a short cool down and stretch to finish it up. Go ahead and start by sitting in your chair or bench. Reach those arms up, and we're gonna do a seated half windmill. Reaching up like you're holding a ball, lengthen the core. We're gonna go ahead and drop down towards the outside of one foot. Come right back up center, and then reach, go the other way. Good. Inhale, come down. Exhale, bring it up. Your goal now is to gradually bring that heart rate down and cool off the body. Good. Inhale, exhale up. One more time, other side. And then come right back up. Good. Go ahead and place those hands on the quads, walk those feet out. Give me a nice slow flat back down. Pull the belly button and spine, round it up. Reach one hand down to the ground, open up the other hand, and it's a little seated spinal twist. Good. Switch, bring that other fingertip down, open up that top arm, look at the hand, and just breathe through it. Good. Carefully bring this hand down with the arms dangling. Slowly come up one vertebrae at a time till you're sitting nice and tall. And then once you're there, roll the shoulders back. Roll forward, up to the ears and around. Good. Okay, from here, let's do a seated figure four stretch. Take one leg. If you can, cross it over the lower part of your thigh, but not on your knee. And you're gonna go ahead and push that knee away from you. And then from here, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend forward, keep the back flat, and you should feel that stretch all the way through the outer thighs, the glutes, and the hips. Now we're gonna keep that leg crossed. Carefully come up, place the opposite hand right above the knee, and then if you have it back to your chair, you can definitely reach towards it, or just open up that arm, look at the shoulder. Gently come back to center, uncross the leg, and let's get the other side. Assist your leg, bring it up, again, not on the knee, but on the lower part of the thigh. Push that other knee away, inhale, exhale, bend forward, and just enjoy that stretch. And even if your stretch is up here, that's perfect. Keep it there. Breathe right through it, in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And when you're ready, gently come up, keep the same legs, take the hand towards the opposite knee, and then swivel around, look over that other shoulder. Good. And center this up. Carefully uncross the leg, have those feet on the ground. Inhale, swoop those arms up, grab the wrist with one hand, reach over to one side, get a nice side stretch. Good, center up, grab the wrist, other way. These stretches are great to do throughout the day as well, especially if you're sitting for a long period of time and you just need a quick break, quick recharge, whatever you need. Go ahead, center this up, bring the arms down. One last time, inhale, reach those arms all the way up to the ceiling and let it all out. Great job today and enjoy the rest of your workday. Great job on completing this workout. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also check out my Instagram at Allyfitatl for more daily workouts.